Today's paper is presented by WQED Pittsburgh and WGBH Boston. Carmen's Gang is bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and viewers like you.
This program is brought to you by a hotel for family fun all over the world, Holiday Inn. And... this program is brought to you by Toyota.
Today's episode, WSK Gone. Gumshoe. Carmen Sandiego and her team of twisted twerps have struck again. This time, they bullied their way into Binghamton, New York. Binghamton is the home of WSKG-TV, a member station of PBS. From its studios, WSKG serves 21 counties in New York and Pennsylvania. Other TV networks are owned by big corporations, but PBS is a joint venture of its 341 member stations. Local stations like WSKG produce both community-oriented and national programs. And they raise a significant portion of their money through membership drives. SKG has been a PBS member since 1968. But now, Binghamton is PBS-less. Because Wonder Rat, that sniveling superhero wannabe, stole the station. He plans to turn it into RTV, Rat Television. 24 hours a day, written, directed, and starring himself. Gumshoe, there will be no more PBS in the 21 counties until the station is returned. You've got to round up that rat, free SKG, and then catch Carmen Sandiego. The tricks on the run, let justice be done.
Carmen Sandiego.
And one of these people could find her.
Laura Jaeger. Henry Yao. Molly Fitzgibbon.
And this man is special agent in charge of training new recruits, Greg Lee.
Hi, guys. How are you? You've heard about the case. It's time to get started. We're going to start off with 50 Acme crime bucks. Anytime you answer a question correctly, we'll give you 10 more crime bucks. And the two of you with the highest scores at the end of this round will then proceed to the next round. Okay? Chief, let's go.
Greg, Wonder Rat has stolen WSKG and there's no time to lose. Here's the rundown on Wonder Rat.
He's Wonder Rat, fabulous Wonder Rat, the mighty Wonder Rat.
Besides being a crook, he's a shameless self-promoter. He won't be happy until his name is on a theme park, action figures, and a sugary breakfast cereal. And here's what we know so far. Wonder Rat headed north to a Canadian city on the St. Lawrence River, where television is broadcast in two languages, French and English. In French, that pesky rodent would be known as Raton Maton. He got there just in time for La Fête des Neiges, the snow festival. For 2 weeks, the rat can skate, cross-country ski, snowshoe, and barrel jump. He was last seen building a 30-foot snow sculpture of himself. Let's hope there's an early thaw. Greg.
Thanks, Chief. I couldn't agree more. Okay, Gumshoes, name the Canadian city, if you will, please. Is it Montreal, Ottawa, or Toronto? Remember the clues that we heard? Canadian city on the St. Lawrence River. French and English are spoken there, and 2-week snow festival. Everybody's ready. Laura, we'll start with you. What do you say?
I said Montreal.
Montreal. What do you think, Henry?
Well, I said Montreal.
Montreal. Molly?
I chose Montreal.
Montreal. The answer we're looking for is Montreal. Nice job, guys. Yeah, that's the way to start that thing off. So everybody moves up. Laura, you have 60 crime bucks, Henry 60, and Molly 60. Gives us a little time here to find out about you guys. Laura, you have a very interesting hobby. Tell me about it.
I have pen pals all around the world.
And how many countries does that include?
6.
And you know all their names?
Yes.
Tell us.
Sarah's in England, Beatrice is in Spain, Marin's in Germany, Minna's in Finland, Nadia's in Russia, and Karen's in Australia.
It's the truth, folks. She knows their names. Okay. Henry, you also have an interesting story about where you were born and you've lived all over.
Yes. I was born in China and Shanghai. Well, then I moved to Toronto, which is in Canada. Mm-hmm. Then I moved to New York City, then to Boston, and then here.
And it's nice to have you here, okay? And Molly, tell me about yourself.
I have a dog named Sasha, and I like cheerleading and softball.
Very good. Listen, it's great to have you guys on the case. Enjoy yourself. Let's go ahead and find this crook. You guys, please welcome them all to the show here, please. Okay. Now, Gumshoes, I hear that one of the WSKG staff members got a secret video message out to one of our agents. Have a look.
Hey, when that rat stole the station, he stole me with it. He hauled the station south, just across the Rio Grande. We're getting TV shows from a network called Televisa. It's huge. They've got 4 national channels, lots of original programming, and even some American TV show dubbed with Spanish voices. I hope you get this tape, Gumshoes. Remember, vigilance, dedication, courage. Now get me out of here.
Let's help him out, shall we, guys? Okay, name the country, if you will, please. Is it Mexico, Brazil, or Venezuela? Remember the clues that we heard south across the Rio Grande and TV network called Televisa. Everybody's ready? Laura, we'll start with you. What do you say?
Well, Greg, I chose Mexico.
Mexico. What do you think, Henry?
Well, I chose Mexico.
Mexico. Molly?
I chose Mexico.
Mexico. The answer we're looking for is Mexico. Oh, yeah. Nice job, guys. Laura, you have 70. Henry, 70. Molly, 70. Nice, close, tight game, guys.
I really can't.
Wait a minute. I think that's the unmistakable sound of scuttlebutt. I'm going to go set this
I
up.
think I've ever seen in my whole life.
Hey, guys, what's the word on the street?
Hey, Greg, the word on the street is a number, 79 million. Now, that's how many households in the world get cable news network. It's seen in 125 countries. The other big U.S. TV networks are based in New York or Los Angeles, but CNN is in a city in the southern U.S. Now, Wonder Rat is there right now trying to cut a deal with network owner Ted Turner, who also owns the local Braves baseball team.
I'll tell you, Ted is as smart as everyone says he is. Hopefully he'll know that there's a rat in the merchandising. See you later, guys.
Later.
You're out.
I'm safe.
You're out.
I was safe.
You're out.
I was safe.
Out.
Okay, Gumshoes, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Miami, Atlanta, or Jackson? Remember the clues that we heard? Cable News Network, Southern U.S. City, and Ted Turner and Braves baseball team. Henry's ready. So is Molly, and so is Laura. Laura, we'll start with you. What do you say?
Well, Greg, I said Atlanta.
Atlanta. Henry?
Well, Greg, I chose Atlanta.
Atlanta. Molly?
I chose Atlanta
You
also.
guys are amazing. You're all right again. Nice job. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that means, Laura, you have 80, Henry, you have 80, and Molly, you have 80. Nice job, guys. That's okay, that can only mean one thing. It's time now for the lightning round, which means all of these questions are going to have to do with Wonder Rat's most recent known whereabouts, which is Atlanta. Each one, of course, is worth 5 crime bucks. Hands on your buzzers, please. Listen carefully. Here we go. The state of Georgia was named after a person. Was that person George Washington Carver, or King George II of England? Molly?
King George II of England.
Nice job. 5 for you. Good job. Question 2. James Earl Carter Jr., the 39th president of the United States, came from Plains, Georgia. What did he do before he became president? Was he... Laura?
A peanut farmer?
Peanut farmer's right. Nice job. 5 for you. Question 3. Atlanta's Ebenezer Baptist Church was pastored by one of the key leaders in the American Civil Rights Movement. Was that leader Malcolm X, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., or the Reverend Jesse Jackson? Laura?
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.?
It's exactly right. Nice job. 5 for you. Okay, guys, so that means at the end of 3 in a lightning round, Laura, you've moved up to 90 crime bucks. Henry's still at 80, and Molly has 85. Very nice, close, tight game, guys. That's the way to do it.
Greg, come into my office.
Chief, I sure will. I'll be right there. You guys just hang here. I'm going to try to get to the bottom of this. Be right back.
Chief, what are you doing on the ceiling? I was just about to ask you the same question.
I'm on the floor, Chief.
Oh, no. Oh, I must have gotten so upset by Carmen's latest paper that I just flipped.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
Well, you'll have to turn the Verto inverter knob. That should flip me back. It's over by the light switch.
Right. Ah, Chief, nothing happened.
Yes, it did. Now I'm right side up and you're upside down.
If I can't stay like this, what am I going to tell my gumshoes?
Well, you could tell them that whoever captures Carmen Sandiego will get a trip to anywhere in North America.
Now, Chief, that's one good thing. Wait a minute, I have an idea.
Greg, put me back.
Now,
Greg, you put me back this minute.
Can't hear you, Chief.
Greg, you get me on the floor. Now.
Nanny, poo-poo.
Greg, when I get down on the floor, you have no idea the things that I can do to you. I'm the chief. You know that we...
See? I got you mad. You flipped again. It worked. What do you say, Chief?
Go away, Greg.
I think I'm going to just slide on out of here. Ow, ow, ow. It's really tough on your arch to come down like that. And, well, you wouldn't understand. Anyway, Gumshoes, remember, we're still looking for Wonder Rat and the TV station. Fortunately for us, though, Acme Bugnet has just intercepted this phone conversation between Carmen and Wonder Rat. Why?
Yeah, so Carmen, this is great. I'll have my network going in no time. Acme's on to you. Head for the home of Cinecittà Studios. Yeah, where Federico Fellini directed his movies. He could do my life story. We'll call it La Dolce Vita Raton. That means this sweet rat life. I know what it means. Just lay low and stay away from the ricotta and prosciutto. Yeah, I gotta watch my weight in these tights. Hey, maybe I could market a diet drink. Maybe? Cara mia, move.
And maybe not. Okay, Gumshoes, name the European country, if you will, please. Is it Spain, France, or Italy? Remember the clues that we heard? Home of Cinecittà Studios and Federico Fellini. Henry's ready, so is Molly, and so is Laura. Laura, we'll start with you. What do you say?
Well, Greg, I chose Spain.
Spain. What do you think, Henry?
Well, Greg, I chose Italy.
Italy. Molly?
I chose Italy.
Italy. The answer we're looking for is Italy. Nice job, Henry and Molly. Okay, so that means, Laura, you're still at 90. Henry now has moved up to 90, and Molly's taking the lead now with 95 crime bucks. That's the way to do it, you guys. Now, we have just received word that Wonder Rat has left Italy, so it's time for us to pick up the chase. We try our best, don't we? Okay, all of these are going to be worth 5 crime bucks. Hands on your buzzers, please. Watch the monitor carefully and listen closely. Here we go. According to our agent, Wonder Rat hauled the station to Nicosia. What island is he on? Laura.
Cyprus?
Cyprus is right. From there, he rode to Syria. What sea did he cross? Henry.
The Dead Sea.
Dead Sea is not right. It's Mediterranean. Number 3. Then he slipped across Syria's eastern border. What country is he in? Henry.
Iran.
Iran is not right. Iraq's the answer we're looking for there. Next, he hid out in the capital of Jordan. Name it. Laura.
Amman.
Amman is right. 5 for you. He headed for the biblical birthplace of Jesus Christ. Name it. Henry. Sorry, too much time. The answer we were looking for was Bethlehem. Okay, so that means at the end of the chase round, Laura, you have 100, Henry has 90, and Molly 95. Nice job, guys. Okay, now it's time for the final clue of this round, which means you have to decide how much you want to risk. If you're right, we'll add that amount to your score. If you're wrong, though, we'll subtract it from your score. You can risk 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 Acme crime bucks. Take a look right over here, if you will, please. Here is the portion of the world where we think Wonder Rat is headed. Now, if you know a lot about this part of the world, you may want to risk a lot. If you don't know very much about it, though, you may not want to risk quite so much. So, take a look at the map and think about it. Okay, looks like everybody's made a decision. Now for our next clue, it's very important. Man, sounds like that pesky fly got in here again. Don't worry, guys. I'll take care of this. Oh, hey, listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it that hard.
Thank you, Greg. I love a nice massage. I bring news. Wonder Rat brought the stolen station to a city called Eindhoven, near the Belgian border. It's home to a company called Philips, which is developing new television technologies like interactive TVs. The country has a cable system with channels in more than just the Dutch language, so I don't think they're going to want any rinky-dink rat TV. Well, goodbye for now, Greg. I have to go hover around a dead skunk.
The fly, ladies and gentlemen. Such a bother. Okay, Gumshoes, name the country, if you will. Is it Switzerland, Netherlands, or Denmark? Remember the clues that we heard? City called Eindhoven, borders Belgium, and cable system with channels in more than a dozen languages. Come up with an answer as quickly as you can. Once you have that answer, that's right, lay it down right there in front of you. Okay, Henry, we're going to start with you. You have 90 crime bucks. Before you show me your answer, how much did you risk?
Well, Greg, I wagered 50.
50 crime bucks. If you're right, you'll take a big lead here. Go ahead. What'd you say?
I chose the Netherlands.
The Netherlands. Nice job. It is exactly right, yes. Takes up to 140. Molly, you have 95 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
I didn't risk any.
Okay, so no matter whether you're right or wrong, you'll stay at 95. What'd you say?
I chose Netherlands.
Netherlands. Very good. Stays at 95. Laura, you were in the lead at the beginning of this round. How much did you risk?
I risked 40.
40 crime bucks. That means if you're right, you'll be tied with Henry, and you and Henry will go on to the next round. What'd you say?
I said the Netherlands.
Nice job, Laura. So that means you and Henry are going on to the next round. Congratulations. Molly, listen, you were a great detective. You did some wonderful things for us today, and we've put together a kit that's going to help you in your next case. Chief.
It's the official Acme Crime Net travel kit. It includes an atlas for world travelers, an official Carmen watch, a Carmen t-shirt, a subscription to National Geographic World Magazine, and for quick reference when you're hanging on the rim, a portable globe. Good work.
Very, very fancy. Very nice. Okay, guys, now it's time for you to go to the Netherlands to try to track down Wonder Rat. What you have to do is find Wonder Rat and bring back the TV station. But I want you to know, we do not send our agents out into the field unprepared. Chief, how about a briefing?
The folks down at Acme Photo Recon have put together a few slides of the Netherlands. Now, have a look. The Netherlands, often referred to as Holland, which is really the name of one of its provinces. Search every windmill and every dike. Now, could Wonder Rat have stashed the station in a crate of eels at Hoorn, a fishing port? Well, there's only one way to find out, Gumshoe. You roll up your sleeves, stick your hand in, and feel around. Amsterdam is the Netherlands' capital. It's ringed by a series of semicircular canals. Hop a canal boat like this one for a quick surveillance of the city. And hop off at the Amsterdam cheese market. Will Wonder Rat visit here? Does Top Grunge have armpit stains on his t-shirt? If he's not in Amsterdam, try Haarlem. The Haarlem Art Museum features the works of Frans Hals. His portraits show the true personality of his subject. Now, if he painted Wonder Rat, the portrait would radiate sniveling desperation. No, that's not the set for Honey, I Shrunk the Netherlands. It's the mini-city at the Madurodam Park. That small-minded rodent might just be scurrying around it. Gumshoes, public TV stations have it rough nowadays. Funding cuts, dwindling donations, and now getting stolen by a robber in a rat suit. Rat's enough. Wonder Rat and WSKG are somewhere in the Netherlands. Go get them, Gumshoes.
All right, Gumshoes, here we are in the Netherlands. Go on in here, set your stuff down right there. Take a walk right over there. Let me show you what we have. Here are the possible locations where you will be able to find Wonder Rat, the television station, and a warrant for Wonder Rat's arrest. Now, the first thing you have to do is find the loot. That's the evidence you need so that you can get a warrant. With a warrant, you can then arrest the crook. Now, connect all three of those things in that order in a single turn, and you get a chance to try to catch Carmen Sandiego. Catch Carmen Sandiego, and you get that trip to anywhere in North America. One more thing, if you happen upon the loot, the warrant, or the crook, you get a free turn, okay? Now, since both of you were tied at the end of the last round, we flipped the coin. Laura won the toss, so Laura, you'll go first. What'd you say?
The Hague?
The Hague. Nothing there, but that's where all the heads of state are. Henry?
Tourist office.
Tourist office. Okay, you got the warrant. Remember, though, you have to go in the right order. That's loot, warrant, crook. So use some strategy, Henry. Go ahead.
Peace Palace.
Peace Palace. No, nothing there. Okay, but nice job. You found the warrant. Laura, go ahead.
Het Hawk.
Het Hawk. No, nothing there. Henry.
TL Stadium.
TL Stadium. No, nothing there. Laura.
Keukenhof.
Keukenhof. Okay, nice job. You got the loot. That means you get a free turn. Go ahead.
The tourist office.
The tourist office. Nice job. You got the loot. You got the warrant. You need one more. Do you know where Wonder Rat is?
University of Leiden.
Is he at the University of Leiden? No, he's not. But nice job. You got the loot. You got the warrant. We're on our way. Henry, go ahead.
Keukenhof.
Keukenhof. Go ahead, Henry.
Tourist office.
Tourist office. The warrant. Got the loot. Got the warrant. Need one more. Go ahead, Henry.
Efteling.
The Efteling. Not fair. Nice try, though. Go ahead, Laura. What do you say?
Kuchenhof,
Kurgenhof?
Won't you be my neighbor?
Go ahead, Laura.
tourist office,
Tourist office.
The warrant.
Got the loop, got the warrant. Need one more. Go ahead, Laura.
the airport,
The airport, is he there? No, not there. Henry. Oh, we got two of these back around. Henry, go ahead.
Kuchenhof,
Kurgenhof.
Restaurant.
Go ahead, Henry.
office.
Tourist office.
The warrant.
Got the loop, got the warrant. You need just one more, Henry. What's it going to be?
Harlem Art Museum.
Harlem Art Museum is Wonder Rat there. Yeah! Woo! Oh, come on, Henry. You look so excited. Good job. Listen, you got Wonder Rat. Are you okay? You happy about this? You got it. You just won. Okay, so you got Wonder Rat. You got the loot. Now all you have to do is put Wonder Rat in jail, pull on this chain, and do it. Nice job. Very nice job, sir. Listen, we're going to talk about your next adventure in just a little bit, but first off, Laura, listen, you were a great detective. You tracked Wonder Rat all the way here. We've got something very special for you.
When you're on the road and you need the right word, the fastest way to find it is with an electronic translator like this one. Carry this with you wherever you go. I wonder how to say, that guy is stealing your skyscraper in Dutch. Oh, oh, congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Chief. Okay, you know what this is all about now, sir?
Yeah.
Now we're just going to find out where you want to go if you capture Carmen Sandiego. So I want you to open this up. There's a piece of paper there and a pen. Tell us where you'd like to go.
Where do you want to go?
Very nice choice. You ever been there?
No.
Well, if you catch Carmen Sandiego, you will be able to see it and maybe take in the city. But now we have to find out where Carmen Sandiego is, and usually we get a call on that. So would you mind holding that for me just a second? Hello? Yeah, he's right here. Hold on for you.
Hello?
Nobody here in jail appreciates my classic good looks. Get Carmen in here. She loves me. You'll find her in South America.
What do you say, Henry?
He said look for her in South America.
All right, then, Henry, you and I are going to South America. Chief.
Here's a list of places Carmen may have traveled. Guayaquil, Ecuador. Arequipa, Peru. Medellin, Colombia. Salta, Chile. Valencia, Venezuela. Sucre, Bolivia. La Plata, Argentina. Rockstone, Guyana. Sao Paulo, Brazil. Belém, Paraguay. Totnes, Suriname. Salto, Uruguay. Saint Laurent, French Guiana. I feel good. Okay, let's go to the
All right. Turn around here, sir. You know what this is about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what you have to do now is track Carmen Sandiego through 8 different countries, identifying each with a marker. When you're right, you will hear this sound. But if you are wrong, you'll hear this sound. Okay, now, Henry, this is very important. If you hear that sound, leave the mark. If you hear that sound 2 times, leave the marker where it is, come on back, and we'll continue. But if you're right 8 times within 45 seconds, you will then win that trip. Does that sound all right to you?
Yeah.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Okay. Does that sound okay to you guys? Oh, yeah. Come on, Henry. Let's do this thing. Let's get 45 seconds up on the clock. You guys cheer him on, if you will, please. Good luck to you, Henry. Here we go. On your mark. Get set. Go. Come on to Arequipa, Peru. Peru. You got it. Partner, Suriname. Suriname. Oh, yeah. Valencia, Venezuela. Venezuela. You got it. La Plata, Argentina. Argentina. This will be 4 if you do it. Come on. You got it. Medellin, Colombia. Colombia. Do it. Come on. Oh, yeah. St. Lawrence, French Guiana. French Guiana. Yeah. Cusco, Bolivia. Bolivia. This will be 7 if you get it right. Come on, Bolivia. Oh, yeah. Belém, Paraguay. Paraguay. Do it. Come on, Paraguay. Did you get it? Oh, yeah. All right, how do you feel, Henry?
Great.
Just a moment ago, you wrote down where you'd like to go. If you got that trip, you got Carmen San Diego, you are going to San Francisco, California. And in addition to that, since you are no longer a gumshoe, we're also going to give you this fabulous sleuth jacket. How do you feel?
Great.
I think you should. Yeah, it's good, right, guys? Listen, man, you've been doing a lot of great stuff for us today. There is one more thing I want you to do. You know what it is. Do it, Rockefeller.
Well, she sneaks around the world from Virginia to Carolina. Sticky finger touch up from Berlin down to Belize. Take you for a ride on a low bus to China. Tell me, where in the world is
Carmen San Diego.
Feel that
In South Korea, maybe that it's just like hot dogs from the Red Sea to Greenland, till they scream in the blue. Well, they never Arkansas her steel to me go from the jungle. Tell me,
Where in the world is
Carmen San Diego.
you know the Nashville to Norway, honey, losing miles. We're in Chicago to Czechoslovakia and back.
Well, she'll rent that like a stand and run again in Scandinavia. Take the big down under and go make the pocket burn. But the listen you know when she stole the ring from Lima down there. Where in the world is
Carmen San Diego.
Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Where in the world is Carmen San Diego?